create an Excel file. In Excel, installed on your TM1 laptop, you can create a new blank workbook or use a template to help you organize your data. Open Excel, select Blank Workbook. Start typing and adding data. Want to use a template? Select New. Choose one of the templates or search for what you want. Insert or delete workbook. To insert a new sheet, select Add Sign to the right of the Sheet Label tabs. A new sheet will appear. Double-click to rename the sheet. To delete a sheet, right-click on the sheet name and select Delete. Now the sheet is gone. Autofill. To use the autofill feature to automatically fill cells with data that follows a pattern, select one or more cells that follow a pattern like consecutive numbers or dates. Drag the fill handle. If the autofill doesn't fill the cells with the data you want, select Autofill Options. Choose the option you want. Insert or delete rows and columns. Insert or delete rows and columns to better organize your worksheet while using your TM1 laptop. Select a cell. Select Home, then choose Insert Sheet Row or Insert Sheet Column. If you need to delete a column or row, select the cell in the column or row you want to delete. Select Home, then delete and choose what you want to delete. Move or copy cells. There are several ways to move or copy cells in Excel. Here are a few to get you started. First, move cells by dragging and dropping the selection cells. Point to the border of the selection. When the pointer becomes a move pointer, drag the cells to another location. Second, move cells by using cut and paste. Select Cut or press Ctrl X. Select where you want to move the cells to, or press Ctrl V. Copy cells by using the Copy and Paste selection. Select Copy or press Ctrl C. Select where you want to copy the cells. Select Paste or press Ctrl V. Good work as you continue to use your TM1 laptop. Change column width and row height. To change the column width, select the columns you want to change. Select Format, then select Column Width. Type the column width that you want. You can also use AutoFit for columns or rows. To automatically set row height, select Format, then select AutoFit Row Height. Conditional formatting. You can use conditional formatting to highlight data and make it easier to visually explore and analyze. Let's say you need to analyze students' performance in a test, or you quickly need to find the top expenses for the month. Select the cells. Select Conditional Formatting. Rule Top 10 Items. Choose how many values you want. Select OK. Looks good. Select Cell Content. Here's how to select cells, rows, and columns in an Excel using your TM1 laptop. Click on a cell to select. To select a range of cells, select one and drag over the other cells. To select non-adjacent cells and ranges, hold Ctrl and select the cells. To select an entire column, select the letter. To select non-adjacent rows and columns, hold Ctrl and select what you want. To select a list, select a cell within the list and press Ctrl A. Sum function. Use the sum function to add values like students' scores, individual values, cell references ranges, or a mix of all three. First, select the cell type, the equal sign, then sum, and open parentheses. Select cells to add like individual cells or range. Close parentheses. Press Enter. Sort data. To sort in Excel, select a column. Select Sort and Filter and choose an option Sort A to Z. Let's try it with numbers. Click a cell in the Purchases column. Select Sort and Filter, then Option. In this case, select Sort Smallest to Largest. Or you can try a custom sort. Click on a cell in the City column. Select Sort and Filter, then select Custom Sort. And add level to sort by clicking on Add Level 3 times and select City. Then Country, then Purchases. Then select OK. Worksheet data is custom sorted. Using Excel as a class teacher. Let us use the table on the screen to practice all that we have learned on Excel and use it as a class teacher to compute class mark books. We will start by adding up the scores of the students in all 5 subjects, starting with the first student, Frida Ahome. To add Frida's marks, let us click inside cell H2 and type the equal sign and the sum function. The formula is equal sum, open bracket C2 colon G2, close bracket. And press Enter. The column indicates that we are adding the cells from C2 to G2. After getting the sum of cells for the first student, we will now copy the formula using autofill for the remaining students. To find the average, which is the mean for each student, we are using the average function, starting with Frida again. Let us type the formula equal average, open bracket, C2, colon, G2, close bracket, and press Enter. We will use autofill again to compute the average for other students. It is time to use the if function to compute the grade for all the students. Let us assume we are using the following for the grading. 70 to 100 equals A. 60 to 69 equals B. 50 to 59 equals C. 40 to 49 equals D. 0 to 39 equals F. Note, we are using the average to determine the grade. In cell J2, we will type the formula for the grade as follows. Equal IF, open bracket 12, greater than equal 70, A. IF, open bracket 12, greater than equal 60, B. IF, open bracket 12, greater than equal 50, C. IF, open bracket 12, greater than equal 40, D. F. Close bracket. Note, we need to close with the same number of parentheses opened. We will once again use the autofill to fill up the grades for the remaining students. To find the position of each student, we are going to be using the rank function. Select cell K2 and type the formula equal rank, open bracket 12, $1, $2, colon, $1, $8, close bracket. The 12 is the cell we are trying to range using the range 12 minus 18, where we have the average for all the students. The $ is used to lock the range for accurate results. Autofill is once again used to copy the cells. Lastly, we want to insert a chart in our worksheet. Let us create a chart showing the student's performance, subject by subject. Select the table leaving out columns for sum, average, grade, and position. Click on the Insert tab. Choose Recommended Chart and choose your preferred chart option. You can edit the name of the chart and do other customizations to the chart. Copy cell formatting. Select the cell with the formatting you want to copy. Select Home. Select Format Painter. Drag to select the cell or range you want to apply the formatting to. Release the mouse button and the formatting should now be applied. Formatting numerical data and reference in Excel. In Excel, you can format numbers in cells for things like currency, percentages, decimals, dates, phone numbers, or Social Security numbers. Select a cell or a cell range. On the Home tab, select Number from the drop-down, or you can choose any of the formats available. You can also use another option for changing the format. Right-click the cell or cell range, select Format Cells, and select Number. Select the dialog box Launcher Alignment Settings. Next to the Number dialog box Launcher, and then select Number. Select the format you want. Absolute cell referencing. By default, a cell reference is relative, a formula that contains a relative cell reference changes as you copy it from one cell to another. For example, if you copy the formula equal A2 plus B2 from cell C2 to C3, the formula references in C3 adjusts downward by one row and become equal A3 plus B3. If you want to maintain the original cell reference when you copy it, you lock it by putting a $ for the cell and column references. For example, when you copy the formula equal $A, $2 plus $B, $2 from C2 to D2, the formula stays exactly the same. This is an absolute reference. Naming cell range. Select the range you want to name. including the row or column labels. Click Formulas, then Create from Selection. In the Create Names from Selection dialog box, select the checkbox or boxes depending on the location of your row or column header. If you have a header row at the top of the table, then just select Top Row. Then select Top Row and Left Column options, and so on. Click OK. Using Name Manager. Use the Name Manager dialog box to work with all the defined names and table names in a workbook. For example, you may want to find names with errors, confirm the value and reference of a name, view or edit descriptive comments, or determine the scope. You can also sort and filter the list of names and easily add, change, or delete names from one location. To open the Name Manager dialog box on the Formulas tab in the Defined Names group, click Name Manager. Click Name and type the name you want to give the range. Note: the name cannot have spaces. Creating cell styles. Select the cells. Select Home, Styles, and select a style. Modify an Excel style. Select the styles with the Excel style. Right-click the applied style in Home. Select Modify. Creating table styles. Select a cell within your data. Select Home. Click on Format as Table. Choose a style for your table. Mark if your table has headers. Select OK. Filtering a table layout. When you put your data in a table, filter controls are automatically added to the table headers. Select the column header arrow filter drop-down arrow for the column you want to filter. Formatting worksheet with themes. To change the text fonts, colors, or general look of objects in all worksheets of your workbook, quickly try switching or customizing a theme to meet your needs. If you like a specific theme, you can make it the default for all new workbooks. To switch to another theme, click Page Layout, then select Themes and pick the one you want. You can also change the theme color, font, and add effects. Create a chart. In Excel, you can create a chart to help visualize your data. Example: your student scores, class attendance, WIAC results, etc. To create a chart, select Data for the chart. Select Insert Recommended Charts. Descriptions help you choose the right chart. Select the chart. Select OK. Move and resize the chart how you want. If you want to add trend line, select the chart and select Add Chart Element Trend Line, and choose the option you want. Saving Excel Workbook. Save or convert your files to PDFs so that you can share them or print them using commercial printers. You won't need any other software or add-ins. Use the PDF format for files that you want to look the same on most computers and comply with industry standard, like resumes, legal documents, newsletters, or files only intended to be read or printed professionally. In the File name box, enter a name for the file if you haven't already. In the Save as Type list, click PDF. To open in the selected format after saving, select the Open File after Publishing checkbox. If the document requires high print quality, click Standard. If the file size is more important than the print quality, click Minimum Size. Click Options to set the page to be printed. Printing Excel worksheets or workbook. You can print the entire or partial worksheets or workbooks, one at a time or several at once. And if the data that you want to print is in a Microsoft Excel table, you can print just the Excel table. Select the worksheets you want to print. Click File, then Print, or press Ctrl+P. Click the Print button or adjust settings before you click the Print button.